It's hard to believe a year has passed since the incident. I laid there on my bed, trying to get rid of the memories of that unfortunate night. But no matter how hard I try, I can't repress the events. Halloween again, I said quietly to myself. I got up from my bed and headed towards the kitchen. Today, I wasn't going to school due to the special circumstances. I ate my breakfast and made no conversation with my family. Family just glared at me the whole time. So today is a nice day, perfect weather, my mom said. I just looked at her and left the kitchen. I went back to my room and sat there at my desk, staring at the clock. Silence. I miss my friends, and not a day goes by that I haven't thought about them. Police never found a trace of them after that night, and obviously they didn't believe a single word I said. Typical cops, I thought in my head. I kept the sticky note I received after that night in a box in my closet. Should I? I questioned myself. I went to my closet, grabbed the box, and placed it on my desk. Alright, it's time, I said to myself. I opened the box to find the sticky note was no longer there. No, this can't be right. I started to panic. I searched my room from top to bottom to find the note, but no luck. Running out of options, I stormed out of my room and went back to the kitchen. Where is the note? I demanded. What note? My mom replied. The note that was in the fucking box, I yelled with rage. We don't know what you're talking about. We don't know about any note, my sister said. Lies, I yelled back. Calm down, David, my older brother said. God damn it, I yelled in frustration. I stormed out of the living room and headed into the garage. Grabbing my bike, I set off into the street. I didn't know what I would accomplish doing this, but I needed to leave. I pedaled my way down the streets and through the traffic until I reached the cemetery. I left my bike on the grass and walked down the numerous rows of graves. I reached my friends. Did this, I whispered. I stood there in silence and dread, remembering all of the good times of my fallen friends. A tear rolled down my cheek. Scary how life can take the things and people that you love from you in a matter of seconds. Friends aren't dead. Trapped by that monster. I spent a whole year living in fear. I'd done everything I can to keep away. Rituals, sacrifices, spells, everything. I hope this is over and I can live on my own. I was about to leave until I noticed something on one of the gravestones. It was a sticky note. I leaned down and took the note. I haven't forgotten about you. Rose. Sticky note, get here. I dropped the note and began sprinting towards my bike. Before I reached it, a tall black figure appeared in front of me. What's the hurry? We're just getting started, said. Everything faded to black. I woke up, tied to a chair in a large concrete chamber with only a light from the ceiling and a metal door. The metal door creaked open and the hooded man walked in. I told you I hadn't forgotten, the hooded man remarked. I felt too weak to talk. All my energy had been sucked out of me. I just glared at him. Your protection is gone. I'm going to have fun with you tonight. Shall we? He brought in a cart filled with various torture devices. He took out a sharp knife and jammed it into my chest cavity. I yelled at the top of my lungs as blood gushed out of my body. Shut up, he said aggressively as he grabbed my tongue and cut it off with his knife. Jesus Christ, this is dark. I felt the blood gushing out of my mouth. I tried to get away until he ripped open my torso and violently stabbed my organs. You know how much trouble you've caused me. How a simple human escaped my grasp. He raged as he began tearing apart my insides. He grabbed my intestines and started choking me with it. Gasping for air, everything started to fade out, as if it hadn't done this already. Like, blood loss, hello? He let go of me and I walked to the cart. He grabbed a dull hacksaw from the cart and began to hack, chop at my limbs. I felt the hacksaw rip and tear through muscle. The pain was nothing I'd ever felt before. I kept yelling, resisting Hopefully something would be able to save me, but I guess my luck had run out. The hooded man grabbed my arm and tore it off my body. Couldn't take it anymore. I shut my eyes. I woke back up on the chair. My body was restored. Heard a laugh from the dark corner. Getting started. The hooded man smirked. Metal door opened and I saw my family walk into the room. Had no expression on their faces. Oh, said in disbelief. Can't be. You should have seen the look in their eyes. My family, gone. My worst fears became a reality. Every nightmare, fear, and doubt. The past year, I lived in mortal terror for my life and my family. Wondering when he'd strike ended up happening anyway. Fate was doomed from the start. Tortured me for hours on end, not sparing any tool or method. I could do nothing but sit there. After hours, it felt, he stopped and said, "Now, it's time for you to become my puppet, pest." Stuck his whole hand into my chest, and I felt the very being of me torn out from inside, my very soul tearing to shreds. No, I'm not giving up. I began fighting back with all my might. Not taking this from me. What? No, this can't be.
Technology?
It's impossible. Said back in shock as I tore his soul out of his body. I control him now. I felt the power of thousands? I felt the power of thousands of souls coursing through him and through my veins. I could now literally liberate all the souls from the body, the innocent people that had fallen victim to the hooded man. Or come stronger. This Halloween night, I made my decision. Time to collect some souls.